Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurna 15 Baitul Muhammad Syarif and my student ID is 2025409994. Today I will present my BIO464 feature at the Tropical Rainforest Conservation and Research Center TRCRC, Almina. The presentation covers guided sampling, leaf measurement, the necessary tower and the marine conservation awareness program. I would like to thank you our lecturer Professor Madya Dr. Faiza Pradit for her guidance throughout this field trip. Now let's begin the presentation. Based on the graph, there is a relationship between leaf width and leaf length. As the leaf width increase, the leaf length also increase. The graph shows a positive linear relationship because the trend line is a straight line that slopes upward. Although some leaves have different measurements, most of the data follow the same pattern. Therefore, the objective of this practical was achieved because we successfully identified the relationship between leaf width and leaf length. Next, let's discuss the laboratory equation based on the result of practical 1. For practical 1, we compare the mean leaf length and mean leaf width from three different sets of leaves. The result showed that the mean values were almost the same for all three sets, indicating that the leaf had a similar average size. Although there was more difference, this is normal because factors such as sunlight, water, nutrient, and leaf age can affect leaf growth. Overall, the leaf show consistent size with normal biological variation. For the question number 2, variance is a statistical value that show how different the leaf measurements are from the mean. A small variance means the leaf have similar size, while a large variance means that leaf size are more different. The statement the leaf have different measurements of width and length means that not all leaves are the same size. The natural variation can be caused by factors such as sunlight, water, nutrient, and the age of the leaf. Standard deviation is the square root of the variance. It shows how far the measurements are spread from the mean. Overall, variance and standard deviation help us understand the variation and consistency of the leaf measurement. For question 3, different sets of measurements are needed to make the result more accurate and reliable. They also help us observe the natural variation in leaf length and width because not all leaves have the same size. By measuring more leaves from the same tree, we can reduce measurement error and obtain data that better represent the whole leaf population. This makes the result more reliable for analysis and comparison. Now, let's move on to the laboratory question for practical 2. For question 1, what is the quadrant? Quadrant is a square area with a fixed size that is used to study plants or other organisms in habitat. It helps us count the number of individuals, identify different species, and estimate population density. By using a quadrant, we can collect data systematically and compare the distribution of plants between different study areas. Next, for question 2, there are two basic requirements of all quadrant technique. First, the quadrant must have a fixed size so the average sampling area is the same. This allows us to compare the result accurately. Second, the quadrant should be placed randomly to avoid bias. Random placement gives a very area inaccurate chance of being sampled, making the result more reliable and representative of the study area. Next, number 3, there are both advantage and disadvantage of using different quadrant size. The advantage of using a large quadrant is that it can include more plant species and provide more accurate information about the study area. However, it takes more time and effort to collect data. In contrast, a smaller quadrant is faster and easy to use, but it may miss some plant species and may not fully represent the actual habitat. Next, number 4, ecology face many challenges during sampling large study areas requiring more time and effort to survey. Some organisms are difficult to find because they are hidden or unevenly distributed. Weather conditions, thick vegetation, and difficult terrain can also make sampling more difficult. There are challenges may affect the accuracy of the data collected. Last question, the difference in the number of plant species between quadrant 1 and quadrant 2 was mainly caused by difference in environmental condition and ecological interaction. Quadrant 1 had 5 species while quadrant 2 had 7 species, showing that quadrant 2 had higher species diversity. This may be due to difference in soil location, moisture, nutrients, and light availability, which affect plant growth. In quadrant 1, Hofia alfieri was the dominant species with 3 individuals, causing strong competition for resources such as sunlight, water, and space. Meanwhile, quadrant 2 had fewer dominant species, allowing more plant species to grow together. Other factors such as dispersal, temperature, humidity, and human disturbance may also influence plant distribution. Therefore, the variation in plant species between the two quadrants was due to a combination of environmental factors and plant interaction. In conclusion, for particle 1, the objective of this particle were achieved. We measure leaf length and width and observe difference due to natural variation. Repeated measurements help improve the accuracy of our result. This particle help us understand the importance of accurate measurement. In conclusion, particle 2, the objective of this particle were achieved. We used quadrant sampling to identify plant species and found that quadrant 2 had higher diversity than quadrant 1. This difference was influenced by factors such as soil condition, light availability, and plant competition. Overall, this particle helped us understand plant diversity and distribution.